Cool. Okay, friends, can we all stand up? Thank you for the sound effects. I appreciated them. All right, let's shake out our arms. Shake out a leg. Shake both legs out at the same time. Just kidding, don't, I'm kidding. All right, so now that we're all shaken out, can we reach up to the ceiling, hands above our heads, and then slowly reach to the ceiling, one hand getting higher than the other. Try to reach, feel your ribs moving nice and slow. Do we feel our ribs moving up and down?
Yes. Yeah.
Duh, mine. Okay, so listen to me before you do. Put your arms down, but don't move your shoulders. So just arms like this, arms to the side, and our shoulders are still raised how they were when our hands were at the ceiling. So we didn't slouch like this. Sound good? Did that feel good? We feel floated now. Okay, so look down at your feet right now. Tell me what we see.
Our shoes.
Okay, do your shoes match?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. It was Monday, so I had to ask. What do our feet look like? What position are they in?
Straight.
Straight. Okay. Do I see some people who are a little French fry? Has any of us ever been skiing before?
Yes.
When like you try to go faster, you have to do pizza, and then when you do French fry, you go like this to slow down. I guess. I don't know. I'm not a skier. I don't know why.
Turned out or like hit the side.
Yes, exactly. So, what position should we be in when we are singing in choir? Straight. And what's another word that they could be? Parallel. Nice.
I just have that math. That's why.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Cross curricular. Who would have thunk? Okay, so when we are singing in choir, our feet should be parallel. So imagine that you do have skates or skis on. So if they're even a little bit this way, your skis would make a pizza, and we don't want that. So let me see. Straight feet. And then how far apart should our feet be? Should we be like shoulder length. So they're under our hips. And that's going to be different from person to person, and that's totally fine. So go back and slouch however you want. Put your feet out in any way. Just like this. Like, all right, cool. And now let's go to choir feet. Nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, knees. How are our knees right now? How do we feel? Straight.
But not locked.
Okay, now go to a friend. Tell them why we shouldn't lock our knees. I heard the right answer.
If you lock your knees for more than they'd be like,
I watched the show where it's like posing people and like
Okay, 3 more seconds.
and the person like
Okay, back up here, friends. Now, I heard we can't lock our knees because we will pass out and hit our face. Is that what we said over here?
if you lock your knees, you'll fall forward.
Yep. Fall forward or fall back. Doesn't really matter which way. It doesn't discriminate.
I involuntarily like lock my knees most of the time when I'm standing.
You should, right, and you shouldn't lock
Well,
your
usually
knees.
it's just like one knee.
Right,
Yeah.
but
locking your knees is like
it cuts off the blood flow to your brain, so that's why people.
So like
Roll
hurt your
over.
knees.
Right.
So
So
it's like
our knees should be bent a little bit. How bent? Someone show me how bent it should be. Yep. So they bounce. You should be able to switch from side to side, but we shouldn't like park here and leave it here. You know what I mean? So you can visit here, but don't stay there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, can we do this? Hold it, and then release. This is a good stretching thing too. A lot of people carry a lot of tension in their shoulders. Do some of us do that? Yeah. So then just drop them. So that's a nice way to get rid of that tension. So if you're ever bored in math class and feeling stressed out, just do some of those. Can we lean them all the way forward?
I can't.
Now try to take a deep breath like this. How'd that feel?
It's hard.
It's hard, right? Now go all the way back like marching band. Try to take a deep breath. Someone said easy.
I can do it. No.
You can do it. Do you want to do it?
No.
It feels weird.
It's easier than this.
Oh,
it's like a
100%.
little like push.
Now go to where we should be, where we think we should be.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Shoulders nice and easy. So let's go back to doing this. Let's stretch, try to get to the ceiling. Feel our ribs moving up and down. And then slowly bring down. And our shoulders, ooh, don't hit anyone in the face. And then our feet aren't crossed one over in front of the other. Perfect. And then we are nice and relaxed. Now, can we take a deep breath in with me? 1, 2, ready. And release. Okay, how should we breathe? Should we breathe up and down, out way, which way? So, out.
Your belly.
Belly, okay.
Should go out, yeah.
Yeah.
Along with your belly, what it should be kind of 360. So do we know what that is? Because we're all mathematicians here. It's all around a circle. So everyone do this with their hands. So we just, what do we think this resembles in our body? In a rib cage, nice. All right, we came to play today. All right, so we're gonna take a breath, and I'm gonna show you what our ribs do. This is a little bit of an exaggeration. So in, and then when we release it, they slowly come back together. And then these little, our pinkies are our floating ribs, because we know we have ribs that don't attach at the bottom. Fun fact for you.
It's like floating around.
Yeah, they're just floating around. It goes down to your leg one day. Okay, just kidding. All right, so let me see our rib cages. Let's breathe with our rib cages. 1, 2, in. And release. And our ribs slowly come back together. So we can put our rib cages down. So how do we think we can incorporate our rib cage breathing into our singing? Could we do it all the time, sometimes, at our rests? What about for like longer phrases?
Right before you gotta.
But not like, but it's more outward. Remember, with our belly and along with our belly, our ribs. Okay? So let's try it again. So 1, 2, 3. And then they slowly come back together. So when we go for those longer phrases, we're going to want to think of our 360 movement around us. And the more breath we can get in, the more we should go out this way, not upwards. Does that make sense? Cool. Can I see our choir posture and how it should look? Feet looking, spread your feet out a little bit, looking good. Our knees aren't what? They're not, they're unlocked, exactly. Our shoulders aren't one way forward, one way to back. And let me see our rib cages one more time. 1, 2, 3. And good, awesome. Does anyone have any questions? Nope. Cool. We can try, like, when you do your rib cage breathing, that's kind of every kind of breathing. But like when you're in gym class and you're running the mile and we're all dreading it, think of that kind of breathing that it'll kind of calm you down and it'll get your breath kind of regulated. That kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Thanks, friends. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.